Alrighty, aiming for the ledge view run today. I went back and looked at my my running logs in the past, and the last time I did this was in December of 2021. So it's been, what, two and a half years since I've done this. And I did this run up, my phone said it was 278, I think, meters of elevation and 2.5 kilometers. And I did it in just over 20 minutes, I think 20:02. So my goal is to go sub 20. I don't know if that's manageable or not, since it's obviously been a while since I've done this, but I think it maybe is manageable. So we'll see. I basically need to hold a better, about an 8-minute kilometer pace or better. Normally I can do, 5, but there's a lot of elevation. So we will see. Here goes nothing. Final hill climb. Woo! Made it. That was awesome. 18:45. So I beat my previous time by a little over 1:15. My average heart rate was almost 10 beats a minute lower than the last time I did this, and I was a minute 15 faster. So that is awesome. Yeah, it moved good. I seem to be doing, my cardio seems to be on point. So, and it may be worth noting, I'm fasted too. I haven't eaten since, it's been about 14 hours now. So I don't know if the daily intermittent fasting helps or what, but yeah, it's been going good. So I'm pumped. Now it's time to run back down the hill, the easy part, and call it a day. Enjoy the view on the way down. All right, so that was really cool. I was not expecting to be able to beat my previous best time on that run by as much as I did. So that was really cool. And it sort of fed into a spur of the moment move that I did the next day, which was I signed up for a 13.8 kilometer trail run on May 4th in Golden Ears. And so I've never done anything like that officially, so I've got something to kind of aim at now for the next 4 weeks. So this is a part of kind of what I'm going to be working back into my daily, or maybe not daily, but several times a week rhythm, is going to be focusing on knee strengthening movements, basically, and mobility. One time I've run about this far last Easter, I sort of on a whim went out and I ran 15K, which involved a bunch of elevation. So I have run farther than this trail run before, although I think this will be the most elevation that I've done, but just barely. So typically the most I ever do is a 5K. So I'm feeling pretty confident in my cardio, and really, we'll see if this pans out, but I really have a sense that so long as I just pace the run, I'll be fine, and the engine that I built over the last however many years will be able to sustain me through the run. A larger concern that I have is just like basically knee health and not tweaking myself along the way. So I'm going to be doing obviously Metcons, and I'll do some running over the next 4 weeks, but I don't know that I'm going to like really double down on focusing on running per se. I will be doing a lot of high heart rate stuff to keep the cardio in check, and I think I'll do 1 or 2 longer distance runs on the way up. But my main focus, I think, is going to be on these types of movements. So this is basically my rhythm that I'm going to be doing probably 3 times a week. It takes me about like 35 minutes to do this little routine, so it's not that easy to work it in every single day, which ideally I would like to. But basically, I'm doing 5 minutes of walking backwards. I'm doing 3 sets of 10 on each side of the ATG split squat. Then I'm going into the Patrick step, which is that step board with the slant board that I had showing a short while ago, where I'm stepping down, and that's sort of simulating that going down a stair, or if you're slipping and you need to protect yourself. It's really putting the VMO, the front of the quad down by the knee, into sort of a disadvantaged position, and it's just sort of training that step up, step up, step up. So I'm doing 3 sets of 15 on each side there, and then into the tibialis raise up against the wall. I would like to have a, what do you think? There's little, what are they called? Monkey feet, where you can attach a dumbbell to your feet and do tibialis raises that way, but I don't have that at the moment. So I do these against the wall kind of raises, 3 sets of 25, and then likewise I pair that with this movement right here, active hamstring stretch, where effectively I'm loading one leg at a time, and I'm holding just a light dumbbell just to give me a little bit more stretch, and I'm basically just engaging that quad. And it's creating a really good stretch through the hamstring up into the glute. And then this has been on my list for a long time. This is actually kind of the reason that I put these stall bars into the garage when I did the garage gym reno last year. I want to start doing Nordic curls, because this builds up a lot of strength behind the knee, and these are friggin' hard, man. So I'm going to start doing these probably once a week, banded, and I'm constantly just terrified that band's going to break. I'm not sure what happens if that band breaks in the middle of a movement like this, but I'm using a lot of assistance to try and slowly let myself down and then engage the glutes and the hamstrings and draw myself up like that. So these were hard. I did a single set of 5. I may end up doing like multiple sets of 5 as I progress, but these were hard, and I was feeling these afterwards. So anyway, I'm kind of excited to be working on these. But basically, I'm not super worried about my cardio. I mean, the run's going to hurt for sure. It's about 450 meters of elevation, which is a little bit more than the Abbey grind. And it's almost 14 kilometers of running. So it will be hard from a cardio perspective, but I don't believe that is going to be my primary bottleneck. And I'm getting a phone call, so I'm going to go. Catch you in the next one.